Hey, how you doing? And welcome back to my desk. This is Ian. I'm the president and CEO of Leadbox, and I'm looking forward to spending a little bit of time with you talking a bit about some ways that we can change our inventory marketing. As you may know, I've been spending a little time around inventory marketing over the last while, about 10 years non-stop focus on this stuff. And what's been interesting is there's been quite a blanket approach to inventory marketing. There's been so many technological innovations that have happened over the last number of years, but this blanket approach is interesting in that we're now depending on the consumer to say, I want this vehicle. They type it into search or through their behaviors, we target that consumer, and our systems, our marketing systems, our technology targets the consumer with the vehicle they're most interested in. But there's something that is not taken into account. The dealer, unfortunately, doesn't get to focus on selling what they want. So there's a few ways that we can think about this. There's a few ways that we can encourage that focus. And in fact, there's ways that we can do it with technology, right? So there's going to be vehicles that you're more keen to move. I'm guessing you'd rather move your high profit vehicles. You really want to move your aged inventory, particularly these days with such high interest, right? It's a struggle to pay those interest payments when that vehicle starts to get a little old. As well, there's an interesting subset of vehicles that you might not even be thinking of, and those are the vehicles that have hit your website but haven't started to get the attention that they should have yet. These are underviewed or low engagement vehicles on your website. They need more love. So how can we go about that? How can we help those vehicles to get more attention? It's time to take that next step. It's time to figure out how to automatically select all those vehicles from your DMS by looking at the information that's there relative to how old those vehicles are. That changes every day, right? Every single hour, that vehicle gets a little bit older. Let's not adjust this once a month. Let's adjust this on an ongoing basis, right? It's important to figure out what vehicles have been seen, right? We can figure that out through Google Analytics, right? We can look at the average of each vehicle. And if that vehicle's been sitting on the website, say, for 2 weeks, and it hasn't got the attention of the typical vehicle of that make model that's been sitting there for 2 weeks, we got to juice that vehicle. We got to give that vehicle more attention. It's time to push the inventory that you need to push. It's time to get the attention on that inventory that you, the team at the store, really need to get out the door. Yes, we want to find the consumers in market. We want to make sure that they get the right vehicle, and that's part of it too. But let's make sure that the benefit is to the dealer operators relative to what vehicles they need to move, right? It's time. I think it's important that you reach out and figure out how to get this kind of help from your marketing team, right? Figuring out the details of how you can market these vehicles. I'd love it for you to leave a comment and tell me what kind of vehicles or what categories of vehicles are giving you trouble, which are a little harder for you to move, right? We're going to be back again. Again, I said it's Ian from Leadbox, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon. The best is yet to come.